Basically, you just follow my picks. You'd be all right.
I know, apparently. Oh my. I'm not going to go with Ryan's.
All right. So
what? Okay. Enough of the slander.
All right. So let's get started. So let's just kind of run through some of these.
Would you like me to start or you got it?
I got the first one. Let's do Texans at Panthers.
That's not the one I had, but go ahead.
Well, what did you have?
No, I like yours. Let's go.
All right. Texans at Panthers, the Suck Bowl. This is probably, it is a Suck Bowl.
Yeah.
There's only, it's a, what you got? Panthers, are Panthers favored by 3? Is that what that is?
There's no way.
No, there can't be a way.
There's your chance. -3?
What's
that?
that?
+3.
No, they're.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
Texans are favored by 3.
I was about to say that I'm a big movie quote guy. There's a thing from Semi-Pro is like, I bet my alleged son that this won't go in. And then he makes it. So I was about to say, I'd bet my alleged son. The Texans, they're the better team.
They are the better team. Chubba Hubbard. Love that name.
Why?
Just a fun name to say.
It is.
Chubba Hubbard. He will be starting this game. He actually looked pretty good last time they were out against the Dolphins, even though the Dolphins kicked their ass. Going to take Texans on this one, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is
kind of surprised that they're only favored by 3.
I just hope they feed Dameon Pierce for fantasy reasons. For fantasy reasons, I wasted like a 4th-round pick on this man. And I didn't realize that they were going to, with Singletary, split carries. I mean,
yeah,
Dameon Pierce is getting no fantasy points.
I don't get it either.
Makes no sense.
Well, they did say early on that there was more yards left on the table. That's why Singletary got more run. I think Dameon Pierce, I'm hoping for myself too. I draft him as well. He balls out. But the biggest story is CJ Stroud going to keep going? I think he is. But the Panthers, they got to win a game at some point, right? So I think it's going to be close, but this Texans defense is a solid unit, and what the guys that they have and their offensive pieces, it's got to be Stroud. So Texans all the way.
Without
Texans all the way. Rams at Cowboys. Cowboys are favored by 6. What are we thinking? I think the Rams, I mean, look, they came off a loss against the Steelers.
I was going to take them, but I need to catch up ground.
the Rams, they still are a good football team. They are in Dallas, so that's, of course, going against them. It's hard to play in Dallas. But I feel like I got to go Rams. The Cowboys still not confident in the way that they've been playing. And we'll have to see how that defense shows up against Puka Nacua. And I don't know. I'm going to go Rams on this one. 45.5 points total. I'm going to go under on that, I think.
I kind of like that under. I both these teams, it's kind of hard to say. Dallas plays way better at home, especially defensively. It feels like they just thrive off that energy at home.
Yes.
But if the Rams can find ways to get the ball to Nacua and to Cup, and they're able to establish a little bit of the run game, but they're really banged up in the run game right now, severely banged up. So that's a concern. I think Dallas wins this game. They should win this game. But I do think that the Rams, I could see it being a 3-point game.
Yeah. What you got?
I'm going to go Cowboys too. I think this is, like you said, I think this is going to be really close. And I'm honestly going to go Cowboys because they're home. Yeah. I mean, I think that's going to be the difference maker. I think it's a higher scoring game than people are going to think. I think people are going to look at the Dallas defense, and they get a lot of success off of creating turnovers and stuff like that, but it's not necessarily, we've seen them give up a lot of points, obviously. So I think this is the perfect storm for the Rams. They have the right pieces to put up points there.
Agreed. We got Saints at Colts. Saints are favored by 1. This, I think, is just, I'm trying to figure out what the Suck Bowl is, but there seems to be some pretty good candidates.
We just don't know who anyone is. Everything looks either good or Suck Bowl.
Yeah, the thing is, I want to say this is Suck. It's just more so of, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Yeah. Ricky Bobby, I don't know what to do with this game. I don't know exactly how to look at this because both teams show you moments of like, man, you're kind of good. And then.
And 43.5 points. Total points is 43.5. I'm taking the under on that too. I think both of those defenses are better than what their offenses are showing right now. So I'm going to go under, and I guess I'll take Saints on this one. This is a toss up for me.
I'm gonna go Colts, but I think this is going to be a good, entertaining game, but not because it's good football. Like, it's going to be one of those entertaining games because like there are multiple fumbles like on a play.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Floppy AF.
Yeah, like this just gives me the vibes of a game that ends 17-14, but there's somehow like a safety that was scored in there that then they like
Yeah.
got 2 field goal. Like it's gonna be a weird, it'll look like a normal score, but there's gonna be some weird shit that happens.
Yeah, you're gonna be watching Red Zone and be like, let's catch you up on this game, and it's gonna be the wildest.
Yeah.
But
The double fumble Ruski.
haven't seen that in ages. I'm going to take the Colts at home. I think the Saints right now are just finding, unfortunately, too many ways to lose their games. Like they fell behind to the Jags. They came back and then they lost it. They went on the road and beat the Patriots convincingly, but I do think, shout out to the Colts coaching staff. I think that they have a good game plan. Gardner Minshew is playing solid, and Jonathan Taylor is looking more and more like Jonathan Taylor. Games in Indy. I think Indy gets a win, but it will be close.
All right.
And
Next.
shout out Jim Irsay for going on Twitter and saying that the NFL sent him a memo saying the refs messed up, and I don't think they were supposed to put that out on Twitter. Did you see that?
No,
Yeah, he
no, they
Yeah,
weren't.
No, they were not. Which I feel like they should anyway. All right.
they
Next up.
definitely should.
Oh, 100%. Next up is Patriots at Dolphins. Speaking of Patriots, Dolphins are favored by 9. I actually think that it's going to be closer than that.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
take Patriots +9.
Bill Belichick look, and we've talked about this last week, but when it comes to AFC East, the division games are just always so all over the place.
Throw the record books out the window.
100%. If the Patriots beat the Dolphins, this is going to be great to talk about next week.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
wait. So, who am I taking? Do I take the Patriots?
You won't.
I won't. I'm going to take Dolphins.
I'll take the Patriots.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll go with it. We're going to see some Mike Gesicki returning to gritty all over the Dolphins is going to feed.
that will be crazy.
Yeah.
Who you got, Ryan?
Man, I still think the Dolphins are the better team. I think that
I think they are the
they
better
are the
team.
better team. It's just whether or not
This
they're going to
is-
show up.
Oh, well,
Like what? I mean, are they
This is
going to be?
AFC East?
so because I
Yeah.
think that they're the better team, and the Patriots always have some wild, crazy shit that happens against them down there. I just feel like that stays the same. Now, if Tyreek doesn't play, I think that would really change my thought on it.
Is he injured?
He's
he
he's
and Mostert are.
limited, questionable.
They'll
gonna play.
Yeah,
They're
they're
gonna
going to play.
play. They're
They're
gonna
going to play.
I think it is close, but I'm not sold yet that win last week against the Bills is what's gonna catapult them. If they do win this week, then the conversation for the Patriots is going to drastically change. But give me Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins. Fins up at home.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Next up, we got Jets, Giants, and Jets are favored by 3. I think they should be favored by more than that. As much as I like Tyrod Taylor, I think that Jets defense is going to be all over the Giants. I'm taking Jets here, and they're going to cover easy.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty easy one.
Jets, Jets. I do think it could be a very ugly game because I feel like that's just how the brand of football for both of them. But Breece Hall also, by the way, looks like he was the guy before he got injured. I think he has a big game. And when in doubt, then throw the ball 28 times to Garrett Wilson.
All right. Next up, we got Falcons at Titans. Falcons are favored by 3.
Derrick Henry's farewell tour.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, I'm going. Derrick Henry's gonna have a day. That's how he gets sent off. He's gonna have like a king-like day, like vintage Derrick Henry, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Kind of surprised the Falcons are favored by 3 points here, but
Well,
Are they home?
Falcons at Titans.
Well, no, Tannehill.
Well, no
That
Tannehill.
doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, okay.
So you think Will Levis is the
Well, yeah, because I mean, what has Tannehill actually?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, timeout.
This year,
This year, that's what I'm talking about. This
They,
year,
they did beat the Bengals at home.
well,
but
that
because-
wasn't because of Ryan Tannehill.
He was 20-24, I think, that game.
He's
or
very
that was the
good.
Chargers game. One of the tomato.
He's very good at
Managing the game.
managing. I think
How do you
can
have
get more? out of
D-Hop
Florida's.
has got nothing thrown to him.
Yeah.
Well, that's also the scheme of their offense too, by the way. It's if they could have a choice, run the ball 108 times or pass 108, they're going to run the ball 108
And why
times.
is that, Ryan?
Because they have
Brian Tannehill.
No, I was about to say Derrick Henry. Well, that's good for you guys.
That's a great clip right there.
That is good. That's like, are you guys becoming best friends?
Hey, are we finishing each other's
Sentences.
You guys are so full of shit. Titans win this game. I'm taking Tennessee.
All right. Next up, we got Eagles at Commanders. Pretty easy. Oh, well, I say that, but last game,
Yeah.
Commanders almost beat the Eagles. I think the Eagles are back to form, though. Eagles are favored by 6.5. I think it's an easy one here. I'm taking Eagles.
Fly Eagles fly. I know that there's urgency
Hold
for
on.
the
Are you
Commanders.
going to do this every game?
What?
You did JETS, Jets, and
I
now it's
did.
Fly Eagles fly.
Yeah, I'm a corny bastard,
What's
and I hate myself a little bit. I'm gonna go. Where's my Creed playlist? Where's my alt rock playlist? My is it like angsty rock? Where is that? There's a song that I'll listen to some Nickelback. Anyway,
yeah.
and that'll get it going. I think the Eagles are going to win this game. I think that they're starting to put things more together, and I think their defense is going to respond way better after they were kind of embarrassed in that game at home.
Yeah, for sure. Browns at Seahawks. Seahawks favored by 3.5. I am taking the Browns easily here.
Yeah.
I love the Seahawks. I think they're a great team, but that Browns defense is redonkulous. And your boy,
Yeah. BJ,
gonna be under center.
top 3 playmaker quarterback in the NFL.
Hey, you know what? I know we're in for the Ravens. If PJ wins again, we need to get a PJ Walker jersey.
The man's making $286,000 a year and is just leading the Browns.
That
to
can't.
great-
That can't. Isn't the minimum?
But
Like
he's past
400K?
all that. No, he's past all. According to Spot Track,
Ever heard of it?
the PJ Walker is only making here.
And we'll look it up. But anyway, if PJ Walker wins this game, we should get a frame jersey. Send one. Have him sign it to Zach.
For sure. And he probably
I was wrong. He's making 1 million exactly.
Yeah, it's a good story though.
that's not
That's what you can tell you.
Well, it's because the Browns are only giving him however much 286 because he was cut from his other contract with the Bears. So they
There
still
you
owe
go.
him.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is like
I was like, I saw this somewhere.
that's a great story to tell your kids. You know, back in my day, we got to see PJ Walker
yeah, my
playing at the below the minimum
outplay Massage Watson.
yeah. It's like,
and lead the Browns to the playoffs. The Ravens won the Super Bowl, but led the Browns to the playoffs. It's unbelievable.
my dad had Joe Montana. I have
PJ Walker.
Walker.
So anyone out there, if we can get in touch with PJ Walker, that'd be fantastic. We're pulling for him. I love a good story, especially him just bouncing around, staying in the race. We
Yeah.
talk about that with professional sports. Can you stay alive? And he has. But I'm going to take Seattle in this. Seattle's defense actually, I think, is a little bit better than people give them credit for.
Better than the Browns?
I'm not saying better than the Browns, but I think it's better than this consensus that they're this terrible defense. I think that they are a top 12 unit, not a top 3 like the Browns are, or you could say top 2, depending on who you talk to.
Here's what I will say, and to your point, no Ford in this game either. It's Kareem Hunt all day. Who knows how that ends up being?
And I think that plays into it. Now, one thing to watch is Kenneth Walker is dealing with a calf injury, didn't practice. That's my guy. Talk about the leader of my Amon-Ra St. Brown's, the leader of the team for me. Then it's Kenneth Walker. But Kenneth Walker is their workhorse. If they don't have him, that changes their dynamic. They want to run the football, but they do have more playmakers, Brad. So that's why I thought if I'm going to take the quarterback and the guys around, I trust the Seahawks. And I'd be really frustrated if, as a Ravens fan, if the Browns go to Seattle and get a win. That's a hard place to go win, but we'll find out.
Yep. Not last. We're getting there. Chiefs at Broncos. Chiefs are favored by 7. The Broncos coming off of a big win. Can they keep this momentum? Fuck no. Chiefs are gonna win.
Yeah, this is
And I don't know. Taylor Swift's
Yeah, is Taylor Swift going to be there?
I don't know if
That's-
she's going to be. But look, we
I'm
already
on it.
know the stats about Travis Kelsey. Apparently, there's like a thing. Like if your woman's there at the game, you kind of, peacock a little bit, as you would say.
Is that the correct term for that though? Because peacocking is you wear like this vibrant clothing to really stand out,
Well,
or is it the same concept? If you play really well, you're peacocking.
Not if you just play really well, but you're trying to like show out because you got certain people in the crowd that you're trying to make sure that you impress every game.
There are a concerning amount of stories online asking the question of if Taylor Swift is coming to this Chiefs game. Because I looked it up and there are a lot of like the Denver Gazette, like their Today Show, like there are big things like, and this is a story. This is incredible.
Listen, her and Brittany or Brittany Mahomes are.
Oh my god! And then Jackson ended. I saw
that's also got to be weird. I'm just pause for a second. Like Jackson Holiday is also, or Jackson Holiday.
Whoa,
Jackson Mahomes also like obviously controversy.
Yeah,
surrounding around him and certain lady, and then you got him just chilling behind Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
nobody's talking about that. Isn't that kind of weird?
They're trying to push it under the rug.
Yeah,
they're trying to limit more distractions, but what's not distracting is that Travis Kelsey is balling out when she's in the building, and the Chiefs still win games over and over and over again when everyone's like ready to say, no, another team's going to unseat the Chiefs. Hasn't happened yet so far. It's not looking like it's going to happen right now. I'm not saying down the road, but right now they should be the favorite in the AFC for a reason.
Agree. AFC West. I look, what's their schedule like? Does their schedule get harder from here? Of course. Because like it's been so easy. They've had a pretty easy schedule up to this point. I don't think who have they played with the winning record?
The Lions. They lost to the Lions. They played the Jets. They played the Bears. They played the Jags, the Vikings. So, I mean,
that's my point.
Oh, okay. The Vikings are playing better ball. The Jets are a solid defensive team. The Jaguars are the leaders in the AFC South.
Meh.
They do. This is their schedule upcoming after this Broncos game. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It is against the Dolphins. Both home games against the Dolphins, the Eagles.
No, whoa. That Dolphins game is going to be in Germany.
Oh, that's right. Home game in Germany. That's right. That should be electric.
Yes.
International fans are going to be in a treat for that. That is amazing. Sorry. Then the Eagles come to Kansas City to play. Then after that, you get the Raiders and the Packers in back-to-back weeks before playing the Bills. You're going to play the Bengals towards the end of the season. So there are some tough games left in the schedule. They got to go to the Chargers, even though the Chargers are the Chargers.
Yeah.
It's a divisional game once again. But hey, the Chiefs they win.
Yeah.
They win.
Easy schedule for them so far.
Yeah.
All right. Safe to say that you're taking Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Bengals at 49ers.
Oh.
49ers have lost 2 straight.
And they got Sam Darnold starting.
And they got Sam Darnold starting.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Yes. Big Cock Brock
is out.
He's got to rest his.
Which I think,
head.
kind of, yeah. That's what's going to end the tush push was out of all the things, Brock Purdy's ending the tush push. Did you see him get annihilated when they tried to quarterback sneak?
Wait, well, hold on. Does Brock Purdy squat 600 pounds like Jalen Hurts does?
No one
protecting his
Can
head.
we talk about the tush push for a second here? The push tush push. People saying it can be outlawed. Clearly, it is hard to replicate in the NFL.
I've been saying that.
So that's why I think,
I like it. I don't understand what because they're doing it better than everybody else means it has to be.
And that's why I think this is going to be the thing that does it because
no, I don't.
I think then the NFL's go look and go, okay, now all these teams are trying it, and now we have a quarterback with brain damage.
No, that's bullshit. Get a bunch of big guys up there. Get somebody who can squat 600 pounds like Jalen Hurts.
Why can't
and then
we
do
just
it
put
yourself?
a lineman back there? Is that like
Matt? I was thinking about for a quarterback sneak. Imagine you talk about Vita Vea missing the game. Imagine Vita being under center and taking that snap and then trying to tackle that guy for a yard and stop his momentum.
I was just thinking from the Ravens standpoint, it would be Pat Ricard back there.
Yeah.
Bowling ball.
Yeah. Pat Ricard and the tush push, I feel like it could be a lock.
But
who's giving him that's a big body. Who's pushing him from behind there? You got to give him a push.
Mark Andrews.
You might still not. You might need like a line. You might need to get
You'd have
like
to bring in
Matabike or
Falele.
Yeah, you can get some defensive guys in there if you want.
Zay Flowers behind.
Oh yeah,
Bring
for sure.
Haloti
Zay
Nada
Flowers can
back.
do it.
Remember when Haloti Nada used to be the big fullback?
It's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Line?
But so anyway,
When life was simple.
quarterback it was simple back then, but quarterback sneaks and the tush push, all of that, it's hard to replicate. Tom Brady was the best at the quarterback sneaks by far. Just knew what to do. We talked about it. Lamar Jackson does a lot of things well. Quarterback sneaking specifically under center is not one of his top abilities, to say the least. But anyway, I
That's what we needed
digress.
Flacco to teach him. Flacco was incredible at that for no reason.
He was good at it.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, he was good at it.
Flacco was insane at quarterback sneaking for no reason.
Love that. Hey, you know what? You love to see it. You hate to see that Brock Purdy's not playing. Let's get back to this game.
So I'm gonna take God.
It's in San Francisco.
Bengals are coming off of a bye.
Correct.
I think a healthy Joe Burrow probably could go toe-to-toe with these 49ers and a Brockless 49ers at that. I'm going to take the Bengals, even though 49ers are favored by 3.5.
I'm going to say this is the week that does Sam Darnold take over the 49ers?
No.
What?
This is why your record is what it is.
Okay.
Right. I am going.
I was just about to break. I was about to bring
going,
this mic closer because that's just.
There's no way the 49ers lose 3 straight. That's honestly what I'm going with. This is why I see no way. And I think the way they run that offense, I don't think Purdy is the difference maker.
Is Debo back?
No, I don't.
It hasn't been clarified. Most likely, I think the last time I saw is that they were not expecting him back for week 8.
Yeah.
All the more reason
to take the Bengals.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I'm with it. I think San Francisco finds a way. They are embarrassed by how they played. I think that McCaffrey gets the ball 66 times, maybe 68, or your favorite number 69.
Nice.
And they find a way to win. It has for the 49ers, they have to win this game. In my opinion, I shouldn't say have to, but you need to be able to right the ship. You're playing a tough team. You're at home. This defense, I think, has been disappointed enough. And there was some fluke plays in that Vikings. The Addison touchdown, the long play, even though he just really just bodied was it Ward? Yeah. Just took it away from him and then threw the Michael Jordan like hands up in the air. Give me the 49ers, and maybe just because I'm so hopeful that they can, so it can be good.
Actually,
for the
I do want to change my pick. I realized it's really close to Halloween, and Sam Darnold has a thing for seeing ghosts. So I'm gonna actually switch to the Bengals now.
Good. I'm staying San Fran. Let's go. Give me San Francisco.
Is McCaffrey fully healthy too?
Yeah.
He is. He kept me alive, and
he won me a fantasy game on Monday. So
well, that doesn't mean he's fully healthy.
He put on a show.
All right. Well,